All right, I want to welcome everybody to the family tree. Put your hands together, family. Hey, what's up?
Yeah, buddy. Hey.
All right. Good to see everybody. Everybody in the place. It's Hump Day.
Yo,
yes, live and in color. How about that?
Well, what can I do?
Gather around the tree. Come on in. Come on in. If you're joining us, if you did not get the invitation, we are also on Facebook Live right now. So, Big B, you're streaming on your side, and also we are streaming on my side. So, Dr. Paul Hopkins or Bill 1L Morgan, all right? You can see us on there, and you can tune in, and we can stream live, all right? So, Big B, we are doing good.
Yes, sir.
All right. Gonna fade it on out, buddy. All right.
Yes, sir, buddy.
And let's come off there and let's see if we can see everybody. Can you see everybody now?
Can see everybody, man. Look out. Yes, sir.
Yes. Good to see everybody. And I want to let me bring it in, Big B. Big it in. Okay, got it. I want to welcome everyone to the family tree. Yes, good to see everybody. Good to see everybody.
Everybody's in the house, man.
Yes. And if you're joining,
I can see Prophet's head.
You can see Prophet's head.
Yeah, the fingers made it back.
She made it back.
Yeah, man.
All right, we're gonna get started, and this is the family tree. This is a place where we say you get the holistic update to what's going on around the world, and also what's happening with ourselves, and the holistic questions. You have any concern, anything on your heart and mind? This is the place that we talk about the holistic health. We call it the family tree because just like the family tree, we gather around the big family tree. This, like in ancient times, they called them ancient laurel trees. And those ancient laurel trees were places where we talked about situations, we talked about problems, we talked about development, how we nurse, we shared stories, but also we prayed, because that ultimately was our social security. You got to say it slow, y'all. Social security. That means the social security was a place where it's not a check, it's your family. So with that, a lot of the problems that we face are right around us. Your problem may be solved by someone around this tree setting. That's right, we call. So I want to invite you to the conversation. If you have something you want to share with us, hey, if you want a question or concern, you want to join the conversation, go down to your chat bar right down at the bottom where you see reaction, see where the heart is, click that, and you can join us and get in queue, just like Big B up there. Big B, you got your hands up?
Yes, sir, buddy. Yes, sir,
right.
man.
and we'll try to get your question in. If you're someone that says, well, I don't want to get in queue, I don't want to say, I just want to put a question in the chat, put it down in the chat box, and Prophetess, a.k.a. Fingers, just returned. Let's give her a shout, y'all. What's up, Prophetess? How you doing?
I'm good, Dr. Paul, Brother Bill, and the family. Good to be back. Not necessarily back to this cold, but glad to be back with the family.
So you got it. You made it back safely. You know, you got caught around that same time as the snow hit. You were heading down there, right?
Yeah. I was already in Georgia. I changed my ticket the first time. The second time, Delta changed the ticket because of the storm. And then I changed it the third time because I was with my sister who was getting hip replacement surgery, and we could not leave her by herself in that condition.
Understand. So I pray that your sister is doing well.
I left her fully recovering. Yes.
All right. Send her our blessings, our prayers and blessings to her, that she has a speedy recovery. I know she's set up though, because you went down there and put your hands on it, didn't you?
Yeah, Asada and I, we went down and we hooked it up. We took care of her.
Yes.
All right. See, that's what's up.
Well, thank you, Prophetess. It's good to have you back. And family, if you have a question, concern, you want to put it in the chat box, Prophetess there will get that question out for you. And make sure you stick around, because she might have the response right back in a matter of seconds.
I know, that's right.
She got
the quickest fingers in the world, boy.
She got the quickest fingers, and she's got the largest database of conversations that we had.
Isn't that the truth?
She remembers stuff that I don't even remember.
Isn't that the truth?
She got some. She said, "You said this." I said, "What?" I said, "What?"
Well,
She said,
I
"Yes,
didn't
you
say
did."
that. Yes,
I
you
said,
did.
"Yes, I did say that." Oh my goodness. Thank you,
Uh,
prophetess. All right. Lastly, if you're someone that's calling by phone and you may have missed the prompt that actually tells you how to get into chat, just or to actually get into the queue, just let us know that you're calling by phone, and we'll try to get you in. All right. So we want to thank you so much for joining us. Let this not be the last time you join us. Next time, bring somebody, and we hopefully that we grow around this tree. I want
yes,
to
yes,
say
yes.
first off, we want to give a shout out to our host with the most, Big B, Bill One L
Woo!
Morgan.
Yo, man, what's y'all,
What's up,
buddy?
buddy?
I'm doing well, brother. What I say, suck it there, boy. I tell you,
Man, you
can't hug
sucking
no
air over
tree.
there, buddy. I tell you, man. How
Well, you
you
know what?
doing
Hey,
over there,
hey,
buddy?
hey, you remember my mantra? Yo, daddy, you got the nerve to wake me up. I got the nerve to do what you want me to do.
There you go. There you go. You got the nerve. That's right. You better be
Hey,
about
you
something.
know, God got a sense of humor, man. A buddy of mine called me and said, "What you do?" I said, "Man, I'm here." He said, "What do you mean you here?" I ain't got nothing else to do.
That's right. That's right. That's right. So
Well,
Big
it's a
B,
blessing, man. Yeah, man.
Big B, a lot's going on, man. We know we're
Ooh,
following some things that are happening around the world. You know, we're being this almost like not only with the weather being the
yeah,
head,
man.
but we also have some things with this Nepal, this new
Yeah,
thing we've been following, you know, and they starting to get a little traction in the
yeah,
UK
yeah,
now.
man.
So it's
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
coming from India to Southeast Asia to now UK is starting to get a little friction from that. But hey, give us our latest numbers from our CDC numbers that you can actually help the family with and knowing where are we right now.
Of course, yeah, we're still fighting that one thing that's been kicking us around for a while, man. But the reality is that we're still our summer still right now is trending. What would you say? Trending sideways in the clinical lab for the positive for flu this week. And our, excuse me, that AH3N2 is the one that we've been following. That's been kind of holding us in that illness stage. You know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
our
Mm-hmm.
outpatient respiratory illness data is trending down, Dr. P. That's at 4.4% trending. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And of
Mm-hmm.
course, our total overall activity right now for flu serve, that guy's at the 100% population, 100,000 population. That's at 63.2%, Dr. P. And of
Mm-hmm.
course, our data, which is at the, excuse me, for hospitals is at 27.5% trending down. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And finally, we're looking at our hospital respiratory data. That's also trending down at 14,548. And of course, our mortality rate right now, we're trending down also to 1.2%. So, you know, across the board, we're not so bad, but at the same time, watch out.
Yeah,
Watch out, man.
we're coming down. So
Yeah, buddy.
1.2%. Is that
Yeah,
what you
man.
said? 1.2%
Yes, sir.
of
Yes, sir.
those that are
1.2%
actually.
trending down. Right,
So
sir.
that means that all the numbers are coming down. You know, we are starting to transition out of the bad weather. I think we got the first day we had last 2 days were 40 degrees here in the
Mm-hmm.
Northeast. So things are starting to change. We're starting to get the temperature up. That's going to change a lot of things also.
Yes, yes,
This
yes.
snow just seems like it's not going anywhere. It's like furniture. You go outside,
Yeah,
it's
man.
like
And that's the
furniture
truth.
outside. And hopefully it starts to melt some of this stuff so we can start to move on because I'm just done with the snow right now.
I'm
I'm
sick
done.
of it. Can I just go on? Can I
Everybody's
just say
done
it?
with the snow. Yes. All right, we're gonna get started, and we start off, of course, start off with our testimonies. We say testimonies go a long way
Yeah,
because
man.
with
Yeah, buddy.
testimonies, I believe that this is the time when people need it the most. So, at such a time as this, we get caught in situations where we say, you know what, I'm going through something, or somebody either is going through something, in something, or coming out of something. In some ways, we look at this as a testimony. So, with the
Mm-hmm.
testimony, help somebody get along the way. And in that midnight hour when they've been told that things are not going to be good, or from their perspective, they've been told that
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing that they can do. There is something that you can always do. We never give up on our folks, right, y'all? We say, if you're breathing, you got a shot, right?
Yes, that's
So
right. Yes, sir,
we
buddy.
want to let the testimony speak for themselves, but we ask right now if you have a testimony on your heart, mind, anything that you've been a part of that, hey, you know, I tried something that, you know, I tried something, my knees didn't hurt this week, Big B, you know, my
Mm.
shoulder didn't hurt, or my
Ouch.
blood pressure went down,
Yes,
or
yes, yes,
something that
yes.
you tried with an herbal, you know, remedy, or if this is your first time doing something and you've explored and you found something, we want you to share with us. We want to, you know, encourage you to continue to do your walk. So at this
Mm-hmm.
point in time, we say if you have a testimony, floor is officially open. Anyone have a
I have a
testimony?
testimony.
All right,
Okay.
Nitha. All right,
Hey,
Nitha. All
Neetha.
right,
How you
Nitha.
doing, Neetha?
Nitha,
Grand
back in the
rising
house,
to
buddy.
everyone.
Yes, yes,
Your
yes.
hair looks marvelous, Neetha. Your hair looks
Thank you so
marvelous.
I
much.
just wish we had hair like yours.
I have a testimony of God's faith and his healing.
Amen.
All
Okay.
right.
I am 8-day post-op.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Uh-huh.
8-day post-op of my surgery.
Hmm.
Uh, the first procedure was the small procedure was on the 2nd, and the second one was on the 3rd.
Okay.
And I am home with my Social Security, which is my sister who is here with me. She's in the kitchen on the laptop.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Came
Yeah.
down to be with me, to take care of me, and to send all the messages out to the rest of the family, especially the 2 days of surgery, making sure everyone had updates. She's in the recovery room. She's there. She's giving
Mm.
updates and sending out to everyone.
Mm.
I want to thank God because I had no fear. I was
Mm.
asked my children, well, Mom, how do you feel? I said, I have no fear, none
Mm.
whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to
Mm.
be
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
And before I went to the OR and I met with the anesthesiologist on each day, I told them, I just have one request from you. And I have prayed and prayed over your hands and the surgeon's hands. But my one request for you is to bring me back.
Mm. No, that's right.
Mm.
I know that's
I
Mm.
am
right. I know that's
here.
right.
Amen.
I am
Amen.
walking. My sister doesn't have to, she prepares my meals, and some of them I prepare.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm showering, I'm walking, I'm, of course,
Yes.
going through recovery and going through with the pain.
Yes. Yes.
But
Yes.
I'm good. I came out and everything is great.
Well, let's give Neetha a hand. Everybody
All
come
day
off mute.
long.
Y'all,
All day
everybody
long.
better come off mute
All
on
day
this one. Come
long.
on now.
Yes,
Come
God,
on.
thank
See?
you.
Right.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I'm
sir.
Glad you feel better.
Yay.
Yes.
Doc,
Glory to
I,
God.
I, I I sent Nita, I
congratulations.
sent Nita my stick, so if they
Yes.
Yeah,
didn't
I
mess
Yes.
with it,
did
Yes.
receive it. Yes.
That's a true blessing.
Awesome.
I
True
Awesome.
blessing.
I
Awesome.
did
Awesome.
receive it. And I just want to bring up because it was in between this. My sister and I, we went on a quick cruise because I needed to decompress just going through, with becoming a new title, which is a widower. And it was my
Mm.
sister's birthday. I took her on her cruise for the birthday.
Oh, wow. She
And
snuck a birthday in there and didn't tell us.
yeah,
Happy
January
birthday, Dr.
16th.
Dorinda.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
yeah. She was
Happy
Yeah.
hiding. She didn't
birthday.
want us to know she's getting young like us, Dr. T.
Yes. 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 Yes.
And I want to thank all the prayers because I have talked to a few of the family members too, who knew what I was going through, and they sent their prayers, for speedy recovery, and those prayers were heard. I said, "Yep,
Yes,
Mm.
I
yes,
got
yes,
work to
yes.
do." So I know
Yes.
everything's gonna be
Well,
okay.
well, Neetha, we know everything's going to be all right. You keep it in prayer. We keep you in prayer the whole time. And I pray that everything in the recovery is speedy and expedited and that you take your time with that,
Oh,
because,
absolutely.
healing, yep, healing takes time. And you know it
Started
better
on my
than it.
bromelain, Dr. Paul. I said, as
There
soon
you
as I
go, the bromelain.
bromelain is going in because that's an
That's right.
anti-inflammatory, anti-infective, and it helps with healing after surgery.
That's
So
right. That's right. So, congratulations on that success. And if you need anything, you can always reach out, right?
absolutely, I know.
All right. All right.
You
All
know, I
right.
had to do some teaching while I was in that hospital. I said,
I
"Oh,
know you did. I know all y'all just talk to everybody straight. Ain't nobody messing with y'all in there.
these little young nurses," and I just had to let them know, okay, all right,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
listening, but
right.
I
Yeah.
said, "You're young. You need experience." I said, the key," and I had some student nurses, and the one thing I told them, I said, "One, if you don't walk away with anything out of here, you're gonna walk away with listen to your patients,
Mm,
to them.
that's
They
right.
know their body. Listen to them. Yeah,
That's right. That's right. We learn so much by just listening. That's the key
yeah,
with everything. You can listen and, each one teach one. That's right.
right.
Okay. Thank you,
Thank
Nitha. We
you.
appreciate you. All right. Anyone else have a testimony? They want to follow through with a testimony? Anything that you had this week or in the last week or so have been thankful for? You got through. You
Can
noticed
you
that
hear
there
me?
was a change.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, can
I'll
you hear
speak
me?
up,
I'm
Dr. Paul. This
still
Marche.
looking
Hey,
to.
Marche, what's up?
I tried the Shilajit because you said it gave you instant like energy, like you felt a little bit from it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling okay. I could feel a little I could say I feel a little bit better, but I was wondering, is it okay to drink it maybe 2 times a week? I mean,
She
You
went
muted
on.
yourself, Marche.
You went on. Marche,
There
you
you
went
go.
on mute.
There you
oh, here
go.
I am.
Everybody on mute. Mm-hmm.
I'm not getting that full like
Well, it's not
like
necessary. Well, remember now, the umph is what is for you. You got it. Everybody has an umph that's for them based on what they need. Now, remember, Shilajit is a catalyst. So when you take it with something else, it usually boosts the energy. So if you take it with the green drink, when you take the green drink, then you take the Shilajit, then you see the boost, and it's a catalyst. It's called a catalyst because it has that fulvic acid. That fulvic acid and also that humic acid. So you have to find out if you actually need it or not. You may not have needed it.
well, I don't
Hmm.
have no energy. So I do feel a little bit better now that I've been drinking it the last 4 days, but only been
Okay.
drinking it once a day. I was wondering, is 2 times a day too much?
Sure. No, not at all. Remember, it's food.
Oh,
It's food.
yeah.
Yeah. Can't
Okay.
mess up.
Yeah,
Can't
because
mess
I
up
drink
with
it
the
as
food.
a hot tea in the morning with a little just
Yeah.
a drip of honey and some lemon and fresh
Hmm.
lemon.
And how
Okay.
much are
I
you
just
taking? How much are you taking? Like a small, just a pea size? How much are you taking?
yeah. Well, today my cup was like a 6 or 7 ounce cup.
Mm-hmm.
So I doubled the swirl on it because it's
Mm-hmm.
very stringy
Mm-hmm.
and thick a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then make sure that when you do that, it's in warm water. Did you take it in warm water?
Hot water where it's dissolving it. Should it be
Mm-hmm.
warm?
Mm-hmm. Warm or
Yeah,
hot?
mine
Yeah.
is like
Mm-hmm.
pop, like kind of not like piping hot, but hot enough, whereas though
Mm-hmm.
it's melting and dissolving completely.
Mm-hmm. You got to
And
work
I
with.
enjoy it without honey or with honey. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
becoming a big girl with a lot of things.
You're
I'm not looking for
becoming a big girl.
taste.
Yeah, yeah. You got your
Yeah, yeah,
taste
yeah.
buds right, right? You say,
Well,
I can do all this stuff now. This
Yeah,
ain't
today
nothing.
I'm showing off. I had grits with zucchini, asparagus, and sun-dried tomatoes over top of it,
I can't
Okay.
stand
and
you, girl.
mushrooms.
Go ahead
Oh,
with
that
your
sounds
bad self.
good. That sounds
Yeah, I'm doing
good.
it. I'm doing it big. Yeah, I'll be
Shoot.
44 this year.
All right. When's your birthday? When's your
Oh
birthday?
no, 43. I'm sorry, I'm getting up there. 43, August the
Hey,
4th.
she getting up there,
August.
Doctor. She
She
getting up.
said.
Marche, you better hush. You better get up here with
Or
us
I
young
might be
people.
turning 44. I was born in 19. No, I'm turning 43, 1982.
All right. We working on it. We getting it together. We getting together. All
Oh
right.
boy.
Okay. Well, congratulations on that, and definitely the Shilajit. Keep on working with it. It's actually a good catalyst, and it can work wonders. You got to work with it for a little bit and see how it helps you to benefit. But take it with something that you want to enhance. That's what you want to do with it.
There
Okay.
you go. Yes, sir. Yes,
Sounds
sir.
good. All right.
All
Anyone
right.
else have a
Anybody else?
testimony?
What was
Anyone
that
else
song?
have a testimony? Anyone they have a testimony they want to share with the family?
Lisa, I see you tapped it. I'm sorry. Who was that?
Joan,
Okay, go ahead.
Hey, Joan.
how you doing?
All right. Where are you, Joan? I don't see Joan.
You don't see me?
Yeah, I see
There
her.
you go.
There she
There
is.
she
There
is.
she
There
is.
she is. There you are. Mm-hmm.
I have a tremor, and I went to my neurologist at Jefferson today, Dr. Desi, and I hadn't been there in 6 months, and everything was the same. She said there was no change because I hate that word Parkinson's. I said I don't have that. I said I have a tremor in my right hand, and my blood pressure was 130. Excuse me, my blood pressure was 113 over 69,
Mm-hmm.
and my pulse was 82, and my oxygen was 100, and my BMI was 29.65. Is that a lot of fat?
Okay, say that again. I couldn't
Sheila,
hear you.
can you mute yourself,
Sheila,
Sheila?
Sheila, make sure you mute yourself, Sheila. Okay, thank you.
Great. Thank you.
Okay, now say that again for me, Joan.
The whole thing?
Yeah, no, just that last part you were asking me. You were asking me a question.
BMI
29.65.
Oh, yeah, you keep you for me, you keep going in and out.
29.65.
29 6.
29.65, right.
And that was
Yeah.
for what? What was the numbers though? That's what I was saying.
Oh, my blood pressure was 113 over
Mm-hmm.
69.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
pulse was 82. My oxygen was 100. I had clothes on, so I was 178 instead of 172.
Yeah, yeah, your numbers are good. There's nothing wrong with staying with no change. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
See, as long as you're doing well, Grandma used to say fair to middling. I'm
Mm-hmm.
here. I'm staying
Yeah.
in balance. That's the key. See, when the tremors and things happen, that's autonomic. Autonomic is also the myelin sheath. You have to make sure that watch the sugar. Sugar helps is
That's
a
good.
problem that
Feel about
dehydrates
basketball stuff.
with that. And also,
Mm-hmm.
somebody mute yourself. Mute yourself, Lisa. Lisa, mute yourself. Mute yourself. Okay, mute yourself, please. Thank you. And the autonomic system is walking, talking, balance, and coordination. When you see that little tremor in the hands, we talked about the things that can damage the myelin sheath, and we do a little mystery thing. Sometimes it can be root canals. It could be things like a procedure that you might have had. It could have been something that deals with exposure to chemicals or asbestos, even in shellfish. But also remember the very simple thing like refined sugars can do
Mm-hmm.
that. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why, when we look at those, and I'm going to tell you, you can turn it around. We've seen some numbers that came in. I've seen some incredible numbers that came in just this week of people who were maybe 6 to a year or even more that came in and got an assessment, and they were like 80 and 90. And next thing you know, they came way down to almost perfect scores. So it's a part of regeneration. Your body's always in a state of homeostasis or balance. So take it that, the things didn't change as a good thing, not a bad thing, always a good thing. Okay?
Right. Another thing, Dr. Paul, my
Mm-hmm.
I sent her the information about the green drink, and I tried to get her to come on. She had colon cancer, and I mean, I just
Mm.
kept on pushing and pushing, and I lost her on the 9th, which was Friday.
I'm sorry to
And
hear.
yeah, I
Mm.
mean, because I was trying to tell her to come on so that she could take the sour sop and that kills the cell. And
Mm.
I'm going through something right now because
Understood.
I'm a little numb.
Mm.
But we grew
Mm.
up together,
Mm.
we're
Mm.
apart. And
Mm.
I just want everyone on the family tree to keep my family in prayer.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, we're going to keep
Joan,
your
consider that done.
Joan, we're going to keep you and your family in prayer. Father God, we say protect her, Lord,
Yes.
as she's dealing with the loss of her friend, her dear friend. We pray right now, bring heavenly angels over and protect her and her family.
Yes, Lord.
May
Yes, Lord.
continuously bless her, Lord. Keep her mind in the right
Mm,
state of mind, and Lord, help her with her mind and her body. In Jesus' name, we
yeah.
say
Amen. Amen.
amen. All right.
Amen. Yes,
My
yes,
So,
yes, yes.
Joan,
cousin,
yep.
my cousin,
What was her
not my
name? What was her? It was her
Glenda,
cousin,
Glenda Napper. Yes.
Brenda. All right.
Okay.
Prayers
Glenda,
out.
Glenda.
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 Glenda,
Okay,
yes.
Glenda. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So prayers are out to you and your family. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you.
I
All
have a
right.
testimony.
Yes, Queen, go ahead.
Is that Queen?
Yes,
Is that
Yes,
Queen.
it
Queen?
is.
That's the
That is
Queen.
the
That's
Let
the
Queen.
me
Queen,
That
boy.
let
is the
me
Queen. I
tell
know that voice.
everybody
Yes, sir.
that doctor opened my head up when I went for an assessment. And I'm so grateful because I now know what's going on with me. And
Mm-hmm.
he was very patient in explaining to me and my daughter. So
Mm.
I just want to holler out to everybody that's slow thinking. Come
Mm-hmm.
on in. And doctor, make it clear for you. As
Well,
he
Yes.
did for me. And I thank God for you, doctor.
Oh,
Thank
thank you
you.
so much. I appreciate you, Queen. And you did good. You came in and we got it right, right? We had to do a little detective work, but we got it done, right?
Well, I'm working on getting my stuff so I could do what you tell me, because Mama say if you're not gonna listen to the doctor, don't go to it. But mine was I was perfect 2 years ago, and whatever I did, I got out of balance bad. But he
Wow.
got me on the right track, because I couldn't understand why I was feeling like I was feeling. But
Mm-hmm.
when doctor ran it down, it was clear. So I work on it. I start with what I have, but I have to get my other stuff ordered. So thank you
Yes.
again, and God bless you.
God bless you, Queen. Everybody come off
Yes,
mute for
right. That's right.
Queen. Come off
Yes,
mute for
indeed.
Queen. She's
That's
doing
right.
Queen.
well.
Awesome.
That's exactly
Yes.
right.
Queen.
Indeed,
Yes.
indeed.
Congratulations, Queen.
Yes.
Hey,
Amen.
hey,
Amen,
Queen, just know
Queen.
this. All of us are trifling at times. Let's just go
Bless you.
there.
Yes,
And
yes.
So
Queen,
we get
Queen,
it
all
back.
you got to do is just say, she said, tell them how old you are, Queen. Tell them how old you are.
Just recently came back from Maine, bound to
Is
miserable
Queen still on? Is she still on?
Queen, you still there? I'm sure she is.
basketball game.
Yeah.
Mark,
Well,
Mark, can you mute
Mark,
yourself?
mute yourself, Mark. Mute yourself, Mark. Yes. Mute, mute yourself. All right, Mark,
There
mute
you go.
yourself.
He got
Mark,
it. He
mute
got it. He
yourself.
got it.
Okay. All right. Queen is 90. Was it 94 or 95? I think she's 95. She's about to turn 95.
Yeah.
So she's doing some amazing things. So we had a great session. And with that, she's applying the principles. I love what she just said. She said, if you ain't gonna listen to the doctor, don't go to the
Ain't that the truth? Yeah, boy.
Oh man, that's some old wisdom. That's right. That's the wisdom we need, right?
That's
That's
right,
right.
man.
Ancestral wisdom.
That's good time thinking, man.
That's right. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone else have a testimony they want to share with the family? Anyone have a testimony? All right. Before we go to the Q&A, Big B.
Hello, this is Darlene B.
Hey, Darlene.
Hey, Darlene.
Hello. I just want to thank the family and thank you, Dr. Paul, for all that you're doing with this session. Here I had came on way back when I was taking the green drink, and then I was kind of upset because it took almost like 3 years for me to lose 2 pounds. And here, what had happened is I continued to take the green drink, and then I added some of the chickweed leaves or something in there, right? And here I've been steady with at least 5 pounds. I lost weight.
See?
And I went to the doctors, and then they were really glad. I really got below because I've always been over 190, right? And here I got down to 184.
Everybody come off mute.
That's
but
exactly
Darlene,
right.
come on, y'all. Come on. Come on.
See, that's what's up, Darlene.
Come on. Come on.
Congratulations, darling.
Congratulations,
Good job.
All right.
Congratulations,
Congratulations.
darling.
Nice.
Way to go. Let's go.
Awesome.
Thank you. So I'm
Congratulations.
really doing it and then keeping with the green drink and everything like that. So
Awesome. Awesome.
Right.
Congratulations. And you know that you found your niche. And that's why I say everyone has to find their niche. And the only perfect herb is the perfect herb for you. Got it? That's the only one that's good is the one for you. And that's when you say you added just a little chickweed to it, and we use that one for weight loss. That's what it's used for. And also there's a lot of other ones out there. So you got to work with it a little bit. And then, you're always learning more about yourself. So congratulations, Darlene. All right. Congratulations to you. All right. Okay. Anyone else?
Anybody else?
I do have a testimony.
Go ahead, Donna.
Okay. And who is that?
Donna. Donna A.
Yes. I
Go
just
ahead,
had surgery on Monday. I didn't want to go through it, but you got to do what you got to do. And I have been taking your green drink, Dr. Paul. I did come in to see you. And I had this energy that they can't believe. Like, after surgery, everybody's groggy, this and that. I was like, I could go for a good walk. And they looked at me like, are you okay? I said, yes. So the energy level was high, and it still is high. So that's why I wanted to, it's really good.
That's great, Donna.
Excellent.
See,
Well,
that's what's up.
Donna, congratulations,
Terrific.
Donna. And we're glad everything went well. Everybody come off mute for Donna. Come on.
Congratulations.
Congratulations,
Donna.
Congratulations, Donna.
Congratulations, Donna.
Congratulations.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I love the fact that she said they looked at her like, "What's wrong with you?" Like that's not supposed to be happening.
Exactly. Like she ain't sick. What's wrong with her? You know,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah,
Take
let's
a
go for a
walk.
walk.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. See, that's the whole
Beautiful.
point. You remember, just one point. Remember, the greatest source of energy in the universe is hydrogen. It comes
Hmm.
from plant life. Anything green, and that's why the green drink, we isolate the best of the land that grows in the land and the
Hmm.
sea, ocean.
Hmm.
Together, you got the best of both worlds. So it's an awesome connection. Quickest way to get into the bloodstream is right through your bloodstream
Yeah,
as
good
opposed to
stuff.
going through your gut, and
Hmm.
people can't digest food, but guess what? They can take a green drink.
Yes,
So
you can. That's right.
so
That's right.
congratulations, congratulations. That's a good one. I know
Hi,
they still trying to figure that one out. They're like, what's she taking?
I got you taken.
okay,
Hey,
Dr. Paul.
Yes.
This is
Yes.
this is Audrey
Hey,
Goldberg,
Audrey.
Hey,
and
Audrey. Mm-hmm.
I have a testimony too.
Yes,
Okay.
bring it on.
Okay, I had spoken about this earlier this year about my hair, how it just falling out like crazy, and I had gone to a dermatologist. I had surgery end of 24,
Mm-hmm.
and we all blamed it on that. And she had me on antibiotics and a topical blah blah blah,
Mm.
and it still didn't stop. And you had told me to take the green drink, try the green drink 3 times a week, 3 times a day, but that's too much. Otherwise, I'd never leave the bathroom. But
Okay.
um, how we talk about castor oil being so wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
And I used it on my scalp and on the hair shaft, just parting the hair, doing that, and then doing the hair. And then I would do it like at night, and then the next day wash my hair. So
Mm.
I started the end of, I'll say, first of thanks January.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of hair that would come out, because that's when I spoke about it the last time, in my
Mm-hmm.
comb and in the sink was unbelievable. Anybody else would probably scream. I
Mm.
washed my hair today, and forget even the washing. There's no breakage. My hair
Mm.
has done a complete reversal,
Amen.
like
wow.
a
Amen.
because it was coming out from the roots and
Mm.
Roots.
also breaking. And my hair is like Superwoman. It
She
is
Mm.
says it's
strong,
fabulous now.
and
Flavolous.
it
Fabulous.
feels better. I'm telling everybody, it's doing fantastic. And I'm going to put a note in that dermatologist's portal at University of Penn
Mm-hmm.
and tell her my secret.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes. You're gonna give a secret.
Right.
That's right.
I'm
Come
gonna
on,
say,
everybody, come
That's
off
what's
mute
up.
for
See?
Audrey. Come off mute, come
Congratulations.
off mute.
Indeed,
Give
indeed,
Congratulations.
her a
indeed.
Woo,
shout. Give her a shout.
congratulations.
Indeed,
Congratulations.
indeed.
Welcome,
Congratulations,
Audrey.
See, see.
thank you,
Awesome.
thank you, thank you.
Yeah, spread
You
that
know
news.
what? See, this
Night
is the
and
Glad.
one.
day,
That's a
See,
beautiful testimony.
night
yes.
and day. It's just
Interesting
Glad.
unbelievable the
thing
difference.
about the hair. Okay, when the hair, remember, is your antennae. Got it?
Hmm.
Antennae, the connection to the universe. So it's also a woman's glory, right? And the Bible say that's your
That's
glory.
right. Yes,
So
sir.
it
Yes, sir.
also starts with the hair tells a lot about what's going on with the body. So that's why we say when you take the green drinks, there's a lot of the guys that were trying the Rogaines and the things like that and the hair tonics, but it was going from the scalp in, and the body's like, well, hey, I needed that for the heart, so I'm going to take it to the heart. So it wasn't doing anything for the hair. But see, Audrey, when you started doing things with the greens and then applying the top, now you got it from the inside out. Now the body says, I got results and I can
Okay,
start to repair. So
yeah,
that's the real key right there is
okay.
the internal.
Because
Because the body says, I don't care which way you give it to me. You
it,
can put it
it,
on the skin, you put it in the hair. If I need it for the heart, I have a protocol. I'm going to the heart
yeah,
first.
okay. Because I do my green drink twice a day
Yeah.
religiously. I
Yeah, there
take
you
it.
go.
I go to get my hair done in New York, okay, and
Mm-hmm.
because that's where I'm from. And if you got a good hairdresser, you don't leave them. And I carry my drink and shake it up at her house and pour my crystal geyser in it
Yes.
at
Yes.
3 o'clock.
Yes. There you go. That's all energy. You just mentioned
Mhm.
all energy. And that's when the body says, hey, I got nothing to do but just get this thing right. So
I know that's
congratulations,
right.
Audrey. You are to be applauded.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I
Yeah.
applaud you too, Audrey. Castor
Hmm.
oil is my base. I'm still experimenting, but castor oil is my base along with other essential oils.
Yeah. Yeah. It
Okay.
does so much, so much, so
That's
much.
all I use in my hair.
Hmm.
Got it. That's me
Okay.
now.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I'm
Okay.
just
All right. Anybody else have a testimony before we go to the Q&A? Anybody have a question or actually a testimony? I'm sorry. Before we go to Q&A.
I have a testimony.
Yes, go right
All
ahead.
right. That sound like Ruth. That
Ruth,
sound like Ruth.
Ruth
Is
is in
that
the
Ruth?
house.
That's Ruth. Eat like a
I know
cat.
y'all already did this, but I wasn't able to unmute. I just want to say, Prophetess Lisa's back in the house. Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord.
I was just getting ready to say that, Ruth.
Hallelujah. Oh my God. You should have saw me trying to type like you. Oh, Jesus. She's not allowed to take off no more. Unless you train somebody.
Yeah, so let's give Prophetess Ruth a hand because
That's
she
right.
was actually filling
She
in.
saved us,
She
Prophetess.
was saving us, Prophetess. She was filling in.
Oh,
She's like,
see, Ruth didn't tell me she was filling in for me. I thank you,
yeah.
my sister. I love you so much. Mwah.
Hey, Prophetess, I leaned on. I said, "Girl, brother can't do it by himself. Help her brother out."
Yes,
And she
yes,
went right
yes.
on and just jumped in. I said,
She
"Thank
was-
you, Lord." But
yeah.
hey, good backup, Prophetess. Good backup.
That's right. She had her urge. That's right. She came in with her urge. She said, I got it. I got it. So thank you so much, Ruth. We appreciate
Thank
you.
you,
Indeed.
Prophetess
Yes,
Lisa, for
indeed.
being back. Don't you go away like that no more.
She said, it's a job
Hey,
over
hey,
here.
hey, now she knows what it's like behind the scenes, Ruth.
Yeah. Yes, yes. Okay. Anyone else have a testimony they want to share with the family before we go to Q&A? Anyone have a testimony?
I do.
Okay.
Yes, go ahead.
So
Who is that?
That's
Is that
Pam. That's
Pam?
Pam.
Hey,
Pam Weber.
Pam.
Yes, huh?
What's up, girl?
so my husband and I went to the Dominican Republic
Hey, fearless leader.
weeks ago.
Okay. Hey.
And when he came back, he said he wasn't feeling right and he had the runs. And we had some Mary Ruth's activated charcoal here.
Mm.
And he took that and he said that worked like a charm.
See?
Shakir from Wayne Avenue Health recommended.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let's give a shout out to Pam and her
Yes, right, Pam.
husband. Yes,
Yes,
that's an
yes, yes.
excellent choice.
Congratulations.
Thank
Excellent.
you.
We say
Good job,
excellent.
Pam. Good job.
Yes,
Congratulations.
yes, yes,
Very, very
Congratulations, Pam.
yes.
all the best to him.
Congratulations.
Yes, and a quick choice too. That's an excellent one. Right now, I have to this week. I've been getting a lot of calls for children with stomach viruses, and a lot of it is going around. Of course, communicable. Soon as you touch something, it could be a doorknob. You can push open. I always talk about the gas pump or anywhere in the shopping carts or things like that. And then as soon as you touch yourself, boom, you got it just like that.
Yeah.
So a lot of what's happening is going on with is very communicable. Of course, the children are handsy feely. Can't keep them away from each other. It's going to happen. So a lot of children are having diarrhea. And if the diarrhea is the direct sign of the body saying, send extra water into the intestines to flush it out. So that's where the runny stool comes from. So whenever you see that, things like Pam just said, charcoal, got it? These are things that bind. These are binders. You remember we talked about the binders, right? Remember mobilizers and you have binders. Well, that formula, Mary Ruth has both in that formula. So it's the mobilizer and a binder, but it's good for getting the gut back in order. So not to diagnose, treat, kill, prevent any disease, just food for the soul. You take something like a mobilizer. A binder would also be charcoal. It could be bentonite clay. It could be elderberry. Elderberry is good. It could also be chaparral. It could be cleavers. Or it can also be any of the zeolite. All those things that we talk about that are binders. To bind to that stuff and pull it on out. Got it? So shout out to definitely, if you have not get those two mobilizers and binders. We do have a list. Prophets, did you get the list on that before you left? Did you do a list on the binders, the
I
mobilizers and the
think I
binders?
have binders. I don't know. I know Mary Ruth's is not one of those items, but let me check.
Okay. So I have one that says mobilizers and binders. Let me know. I can maybe
No, I don't have
pull.
that.
Okay. Maybe I'll go over that before we adjourn tonight. Okay. So let me just go over that. But definitely you keep that in mind. You need one to mobilize things, so to round things up. But then you got to also have something to bind to it to pull it out. And like you said, work like a charm. Work like a charm. Okay. Anyone else have one before we go to
I have one.
the lines?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm Helen.
Hey,
Helen.
Helen.
Go ahead, Helen.
I had an umbilical hernia, and they couldn't get it in, so I had to have surgery done. And when the surgery was over, I had no pain. No, and my prescriptions every day they included Tylenol. They always asked me if I had Tylenol, if I wanted some Tylenol. I said no, I'm not having any pain. But the only problem was I couldn't move my bowels. I said I can't wait till I get home to get my green drink, and I know I'm going to move my bowel. When I got home yesterday, before I went to bed, I drank green drink. I drank some this morning, and about 2 hours later, I couldn't get in the bathroom fast enough.
Well.
Get it moving. That's
get
right.
it moving.
That's
Get it
right.
on, y'all.
Awesome. Let's give Helen a hand. Come on, y'all. Y'all better come off mute on that one. Come on.
Congratulations, Helen.
The family tree is the only place you come and get a hand for bowel movement.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm doing well. I have no issues.
Oh, yes, Lord. Way to go, Helen.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
And I thank you, Dr. Paul, for all
Thank you, Helen.
I've been to see you once. I want to come back again for another. If you advise that I come in.
Yes. Come on in and for an assessment whenever you feel strong enough. Come on back in. Come on in, and we'll do an assessment. Okay. But you know what? Here, I want to commend you on your know-how. See, you knew exactly what to do, and you act fast. See what happens?
Questions.
You ask questions, and you knew what to do. You knew what I'm not going to do. Because when you're a lot of times when you're in hospitals, they're going to give you like stool softeners, right? And things like that. But immediately you don't want to soften the stool. You want to get it out. So that's the problem, is that everybody's on stool softeners. Everybody's constipated, and you're giving them bad water. Everybody's constipated and seriously dehydrated. So you knew exactly what to do.
I think the stool problem had to do with the surgery.
Okay.
I wasn't constipated. It just wasn't coming out. Until I drank the green drink.
So got that green drink, got it moving, huh? Got it moving.
Yes.
All right. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Dr. Paul. I appreciate
you. Thank you.
Now, Dr. Paul, I have a question. Is this green drink that I'm hearing everybody say that they take from you, is this like a laxative before I come out and buy this green drink?
No, it's not a laxative.
It's
not a laxative.
This is a meal.
It's a meal. Okay.
It's a meal replacement. It's a meal supplement, and it's a multivitamin. Where most people are failing because of malnutrition, this has the highest form of hydrogen. Hydrogen is the greatest source of energy in the universe, and every cell in your body is functioning off of the little hydrogen ion in the center of every cell. 150 trillion cells, and they all are looking for that ion. They're looking for that energy. So pH is the potential for hydrogen, your potential for gain of energy. So you don't want to go in the state of acid, because then you're going to spin down and you're going to go into a state of acidosis. So the pH of the green drink raises that, because that's what God gave us, right? He gave us anything from the earth, land, and sea. And that's where that's exactly what's in the green drink. And guess what? When it goes in, it says, "Hey, let's get stuff in order."
All right, Dr. Paul, because I'm
gonna get it moving.
Drink, boy. After I finish with it. Now, I heard Marche say that she was taking it. Was it twice a day?
Or 3
Well,
times a
here's what
day?
I would suggest, Angela. I would suggest you get an assessment first
Yes,
Okay.
because you
yes,
got to
yes.
know what you need it for and how to take it based
Okay.
on what's going on for you. And then when
Okay.
you do that, then you move forward and we can tell, in addition to that, what specific herb may be for you or what imbalance we have. That's what the whole point is. Remember, state of balance is
Mm-hmm.
ease.
Mm-hmm.
This ease is out of balance. That's all. So we just
Okay.
reading it.
All right.
So
So
that's
don't
why.
buy it yet until after I come see you.
No, you can take it right now.
I
Everybody can take it.
don't know
You
about
know
that.
what? When I had my son, let me give you an example. When my son was, I told y'all that the taste, I had to work a whole entire year on working on just the taste. I take no credit for this. This is God inspired. I prayed over it and I said, what is it that the people of God need to keep their bodies in balance? That's why I called it natural green balance, NGB. But the whole thing was when I finished it, it was green. And I said, you know what? Ain't nobody gonna drink this because it's green. They ain't gonna like it. So it took me a whole year utilizing. I said, man, I can't. And I tried it and I said, nah, I don't like it. I don't like the taste. And then I said, you know what? I got to get this taste right. Took me a whole year just to deal with the taste. And guess who my test pilot was?
Your son?
My son. Yes, right.
Absolutely.
He was the son. And he was about what? About maybe 5 years old
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
5 or 6 years old. I said, you know what? If I can get him to like it, everybody gonna like it. And he worked with me too. He said he came back. He said, "Dad,
Oh.
he had these little thumbs, little thumbs." I said, "Go ahead with your bad stuff." And then one day he came back and said, "Dad, that's the one. That's what you got right there. That's the one.
Oh.
That's the NGB right there."
All
And
right.
that's
All right.
and from that, I tell you, it makes it a lot easier. People's delivery systems, it has to taste something that you can get down and palatable. So I think it's one of the better of the green drinks that I taste out there because I can't stand some of the other ones out there.
Yeah, because I
But
see the green smoothies that they be saying the
yeah,
drink, and I be like, I don't know about
yeah,
that. Like you
but
said, green.
this one's got red raspberry, natural. I have a natural red raspberry, and it's an organic stevia inside of here. That is a nice blend, and I really work well with my herbalist that puts my stuff together in Florida. He's a real good friend of mine, and we really work together. And I get stuff from all over the world. I don't get it from up here. I get it from down, in different parts of the world. So Costa Rica, parts of South Africa, Brazil, a lot of different places I get it. I don't get it just from here.
Okay.
So we really
All
work
right,
on
I'm
it.
gonna
So
try it.
only way to do it, only nothing to it but to do it. That's it.
Wow.
All right. All right.
Right.
Yeah.
And the
All
shipping
right.
comes so fast. It comes so
Right.
fast.
That's
That's why
right.
I wanted to drink
Mute
that.
yourself, Darlene. Mute yourself.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
And we got international distribution. So if you order it, you go right to the website shop.drpaulherbs with a S.com. If you want to order the green drink, that's the NGB, Natural Green Balance. All right. And also, I want to give a shout out to those that are taking the class that you're still doing. Who are the ambassadors? Yes, you have become an ambassador of health. If you're in Global Millennium University, I want to commend you. You're doing well. I kind of check up on folks to see how they're doing, and it's been good. I've been getting nothing but folks from all over the world. Ghana just signed in, Botswana signed in, many different countries are signing in, along with the United States. If you want to be an ambassador of health and get your certificate before your church or your organization, anything that you're doing that you really are a head leader when it comes to health, this is a great opportunity to get the real knowledge that you need that can support your ministry and what you're doing. So if you need more information, go to www.globalmiu.com. That's www.globalmiu.com. All right. Okay, where are we, Big B? We have anybody
Okay.
else? That's a
Anybody else?
testimony?
I have another. I have a
I have
testimony.
one.
Go ahead.
I had one.
You too.
It's
Okay.
8 o'clock. It's after 8 o'clock. I am
Boy, we
back.
got some testimonies in here, boy. Let me get two
What he
more and we
said.
good.
He
All right,
said
two
we're not
more,
gonna get
two
to the
more.
questions if we take
Okay.
all the testimonies.
I
I have
just
a
have a question.
testimony.
All right.
A testimony.
Okay. Mela?
Go ahead, Mel.
Thank you. This is just a follow up on the green drink. I take the green drink and I tailor the green drink.
Sometimes in the mornings, I would add mango or papaya and put it in my blender and I drink it. And then sometimes in the afternoon, when I do it, I'll put in a little bit of cayenne pepper, turmeric,
Yes.
and and some Himalayan sea salt, and it tastes almost like soup. So
Ooh.
Almost
if
like
you
I
just
heard
drink
that.
the
I heard that.
green drink just with water, it may taste a tad bland, but spice it up to your palate, and
That's
you will
right.
be surprised to how it tastes,
Yes.
and you will look forward to having a green drink meal.
See
Yes,
there, see
yes,
there,
yes,
y'all.
yes. Give Mella a hand. Give Mella a hand.
Yes, indeed.
Everybody.
Yes,
Yes.
indeed. Yes, indeed.
solid
Yes.
testimony.
Yes.
Great
Congratulations, Mela.
testimony.
Great
Yeah.
idea.
And green drink is
Congratulations on
real.
your green
Yes.
drink,
Nick solid.
Bella.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes. And you know what? Just like she said, you have to bring it up to your palate. Everybody has a different palate because you, of course, know somebody, you give it to somebody, they say, I love it. The other person say, I can't stand it. But you have to bring it to your taste buds.
Yes, there you
Like,
go.
for example, when I take my green drink, I love pineapple juice. I love pineapple juice.
Yes, you and
I
me
love
three.
the effects of pineapple and mango and cherry and all these things. When you mix it, you have a different flavor every week. You work with something. So congratulations, Mela. Keep up the good work, okay? Okay. This last one more person.
I have a
Mm-hmm.
testimony.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. And what's your name? Who is that?
My name is Cindy.
Okay,
Hey,
Cindy.
Cindy. What's up,
How are
Cindy?
you?
Good.
My daughter was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, stage 4,
Oh my.
and they said it wasn't nothing else that they could do. It had spread it to her lungs, her stomach, and I'm sorry, I forgot the other part. Her
Mm-hmm.
lymph nodes. And they sent her home Friday. They only gave her 2 days to live, and she's still there. I did send a question, like to ask, is it like any advice that y'all may could give how we may be able to help her out?
Mm-hmm. I would definitely say give me a call on that one, okay? Because that's a consultation. Because I would have more questions for you since she's just getting out of the hospital. Definitely, I want to get more information about what you can do. There's no specific herb right now until we talk. I would
Okay.
say because you have my number, right? Is this your first time on?
Yes, this is my first time on, but I do have your information.
Okay, you got this for those that are listening, maybe by phone 1-877-377-2854 to set up a consultation call. We'll have a consultation first, and then we'll talk about what's going on. Okay.
Okay, then.
And
Thank
then,
you so much. So
All
I
okay,
can
right.
thank
call you.
you.
What's
And
the best time to call you?
you can call right now and then leave a message for my assistant Ivy or Mulaney, and they will get back to you probably around tomorrow afternoon. They'll get back to you, and we'll set up a time frame for you. Okay,
All
and we'll
right.
get you in. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
All
Thank
right.
you so much. And what was
Blessings.
your first name again?
Thank you. My first
Was
name is Cindy.
Cindy,
Cindy.
Dr.
All right,
Peterson.
Cindy. We'll
Cindy.
look for your call. Okay.
All right. Thank
Okay.
you.
All right, you got it.
All right.
All
Let's
right.
see.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
So, prophetess, she back with the whip now.
That's right. Well, that's right. We have three hands up. Why don't we get
All
the three
right.
hands and then we
Let's
go
move
back?
on to the questions now. It's
Uh,
8:15.
All right.
Valerie's up and level. Valerie, you there? Just unmute and come at us. Valerie said, yep, there you go.
I'm here. I'm
Hey,
here.
Valerie, what's
Okay.
up?
How you guys doing tonight?
All right.
Good.
I want to apologize because I asked that question last week about the apples, but I had to step away from the computer, and when I realized you had passed it by the time I got back, so I
Okay.
went back and listened to the video. So I apologize.
That's all right. No
Okay.
problem.
But the thing with the apples is like I can take an apple, I can put it in my juicer and juice it and drink it.
Uh-huh.
But if I take that same apple and try to bite into it, not even to the skin, I'm going to
Oh,
have
I remember your question. I remember that question.
so
Yeah, I
I
remember
have
that.
an
Yeah.
immediate reaction of like the itchy throat and all of that stuff. So that's
Yeah.
just people think I'm crazy when I say
No,
No.
you're spot on. You're spot on. That's when I think. Did you hear my response to that?
Yep.
That it's
Talking
the
about the
skin
outside.
on the
Skin
outside.
on the apple. It's the skin
Yeah,
on.
it's the
Well, no,
skin.
I didn't even bite the skin. right? Like I didn't even bite the skin. Just bit the apple itself.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
well, that's the same
that's
thing.
the skin. It's the
Same
same
thing.
thing, right?
Same thing. So you bit the apple with this
No,
on the
no,
skin, right?
the apple was cut.
It's
So I
cut.
bit,
She's
right.
eating
So
the
I
white,
didn't bite the skin. I bit into
the white
Oh,
part.
of the just the white part.
white of the
Okay,
apple.
yeah, because you remember now the skin breathes on
Nitrates.
the apple just like
Yeah.
anything else. So this is the effects people are getting from what's called chlorpyrifos.
Yes.
Chlorpyrifos is a spray that they're putting on it, but also there's wax. Stuff absorbs through to the apple eventually. So, which apple did you have? Was it organic? Do you know if it was a number
It
9?
wasn't organic green apple.
It was or was not?
It was, and I did wash it, but like I said, I took that same apple and juiced it with my other items, and I was okay.
Well, it could have canceled out. That's something
It's
different.
just weird.
When you
Okay,
mix it up, when you mix it with something else, you could have canceled it out.
okay,
When you're blending and things like that, the
Mm-hmm.
centrifugal force of a blender can
Yeah,
break
buddy.
things down. That's something totally different. But when you bit into it directly, that was it. If you had an allergic reaction to that, that's what it
right.
was. So that's where you got to just keep that in mind. Now, keep that in mind now. Remember, that's why I said if you're going to start to do juicing, get you that tester. Do you have a nitrite tester?
Uh,
Nitrate tester. You got to get that tester.
okay,
So get that tester. It's the nitrite or nitrate tester you can get, which will help with also. It's not a chlorpyrifos detector, but when you scrub in the apples and things like that, you want to know where your nitrite levels are. So you can at least test that. So that's the 2F black. That's the green tester. Okay,
okay.
green tester, and it's the 2F black. And did you ever see that on some of the past shows that we've done?
I have not seen that.
Okay, so this is a nitrite tester where it's actually a little probe at the end. You stick it right into the apple, and then in about 2 seconds, you can tell if it's any good. Now,
Okay,
with that, we have seen issues with organic products.
Mm-hmm.
Organic products are not organic like you think they are. There's a lot of pesticides and sprays, and there's a lot of wax on them. They spray them, and then therefore you still have to try to get that stuff off of there. So a lot of the things that are on there, you don't know how they were shipped. And even the organics, they may have been shipped in a container that once had conventionals. So it's a lot of things going on in logistics when it comes to transportation from one location to the other. But the key is when you wash it, what did you wash it with? Just curious.
the Arm& and Hammer and baking soda.
No, you want to definitely not with Arm& and Hammer. You want baking soda. You want the baking soda aluminum free.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, aluminum free. Make sure it's aluminum free. So that would be something like Bob's Red Mill.
Okay.
Okay, that would be a good one. All right.
I have one other question. I have more, but I'm only going to ask one right now.
Okay.
So what can somebody do for heavy earwax buildup?
Well, gotta clean them ears. That's it. That's what basically it. There is a Dr. Neal's has a brand that you can buy in any store, any drugstore. It's called Dr. Neal's. And the full kit gives you everything that you have in it. So it has the earwax removal, it has the peroxide, 3% peroxide, it has the air, it has everything. I would suggest those. That's what we usually look. It's a good brand. And make sure it's the full kit because it has the suction, it has everything all inclusive in one kit. It's called Dr. Neal, Neil. Okay, you can go to any drugstore and get that.
All right. I'll
Okay,
ask
do you see it?
Yep.
Yep,
Yep.
there you go.
I'll come
Okay.
back with my other questions if there's time.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All
Thank
right.
you. Thank you.
All
Appreciate you.
right.
All right.
All right. Thank you. Stephanie B, you there?
Yep.
Stephanie,
Hi.
Audrey, and Nikki. Go ahead,
Hi, you
Stephanie.
guys.
Just
Can you
fine.
hear
Just
me?
fine. Yes, we can.
Yes.
All
Mm-hmm.
right. Thank you for all of your insight. I wanted to do that green drink testimony at Penn Medicine. One of my relatives, real quick, she gave them a regimen. She had to get a mastectomy with the breasts off. I know. And so that day I had the green drink formula ready. The nutritionist wanted to see what her diet was, and it was a must. Keep the green drink on her nutritional diet, and it's good.
Mm.
That's the testimony I want.
Awesome. Let's give her a hand. Let's give her
Yeah,
a hand. Let's give her
indeed.
a
That's
hand.
something.
That's
That's for
That's a
real.
self-testimony.
testimony. That's a
Congratulations.
testimony.
Self-testimony. There you
That's
go.
self.
Congratulations.
Praise
Yes.
God
Woo
for that one.
woo.
Praise
Amen.
God. She needed
Because
that.
Amen.
at the end
Fabulous.
of the
Amen.
day,
happier. Yep.
because at
Praise
the
the
end of the
Lord.
day, this is what I always have when I speak to the doctors on the behalf of patients when they'll come in and say, "Well, what are they taking?" And then I will say something in general. I'll say, "Well, first of all, if they're on a lot of medication, my question to you is, what are they getting nutritional wise? Are they on a special diet?" And they say, "No, we just tell them to eat whatever they want to eat." I say, "No, you
Yep.
can't do that.
That's it.
No, you cannot do you got to be specific on certain things. Tell people what they can and cannot eat, especially with the
Mm-hmm.
canola oil and all this stuff out here. That's why I love the family tree because we talk about all this stuff and you can spread the word. Tell folks, hey, you got to watch that. So it does matter. And that's why when you take something like that, when a lot of the nutritionists are waking up, they're saying, hey, you got to get a good green drink. That'll bring you in fast. It'll break things down, get you the energy fast, bypass the gut, get right to where it needs to get done. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. So thank you. Appreciate you.
Okay. Who is it? Audrey. Audrey
Audrey.
Covey. Are you back?
What's up, Audrey?
Audrey. There we
Yes,
go.
I am
There we go.
here. This is
Okay.
for my daughter asked to ask this for my
Okay.
granddaughter. And she has, I'm going to see if I can pronounce it properly.
Mm-hmm.
Seborrhea dermatitis.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's been going to, I guess, a dermatologist for
Okay.
more than a year.
Okay.
And my daughter's telling me it really doesn't get better, except when she braids it very loose so that she feels it's
So
the
this is for
scalp
the
getting a
scalp. This is for the scalp, right?
right,
Okay.
right.
Got it. Got it. Mm-hmm.
So two things that she has that she wants her to do. One is let's see if I can pronounce that correctly. It's a ketoconazole. It's a 2% cream
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
to put on it. And then the other thing was she wanted her to put on it was a steroid cream or something on scalp, which my daughter refuses to do. She says, "No, you ain't getting that in my baby's brain." Right?
That's right. That's right.
So
That's right.
we was talking after last week's meeting and
Mm-hmm.
family tree, and she was telling me about this. I said, so let me know, so I can explain it because
Mm-hmm.
it's um it's inflamed, it's stubborn damaged, but more than
Mm-hmm.
that, it's really like was it like white crust?
Yeah.
Because it
Yeah.
ain't no
Now,
dandruff.
how old is the baby? Baby?
She's gonna be 13 next month.
13 years old?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's when they're infants, that's called cradle cap.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yeah. So
wow.
what's happening is, that's the crustiness that you're looking there, but that's really a yeast. So the
Yes,
key
yes,
is
yes. She
you gotta
did say
watch the
that.
sugar. Watch the sugar.
Ooh. Ha
That's the
ha ha
what
ha ha.
that's the catalyst right there. That's the one that's
Watch the
making it all
sugar.
happen. Watch the sugar. Usually it's the
Okay.
sugar and all the cakes, cookies, pies, potato chips, candy
Oh,
bars.
yep. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
she's into snacks. Yes, sir, Bob.
Yeah. Yep, that'll do it.
All
See,
the junk.
See, all that
Hmm.
is just yeast buildup, and it also
Yes.
is one of the things. Once you remove that off of there, you can start to now use things like, believe it or not, you can use coconut oil.
Yeah.
Coconut
Okay.
oil combination with castor oil.
Right.
Okay.
Clove
Okay.
And
oil.
for cooling and just soothing the inflammation, that would be lavender oil. That's what we
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
use. That's what we use the combination for cradle cap. For babies and things like that. And then the
Okay.
mother would just massage that in there. But it has a lot to do with the yeast. When you remove the yeast,
Okay.
which is being fed by the sugar, that's the one, that's the
Okay.
white sugar, usually
Yep.
that goes away. And it goes away fast too. Hmm.
Okay. So she should do a combination of these three things, or
Yep, those three.
Okay,
That's your combination right there. Yep.
Okay.
Not to
And
diagnose, treat, kill, prevent any disease, just food for
okay,
the
so she
soul.
puts it on the scalp, what, every night?
Yeah.
Before
Sure.
she goes to
Yeah.
bed?
Massage it right into the scalp. That is correct. But remember, the key is what?
To
Internal.
get rid of
Remember, inconsistencies on the outside represent inconsistencies on the inside.
Yes.
So that's the first thing. Now, there are some shampoos that she can use also.
Okay.
You know, any shampoo that has coconut oil or tea tree oil, okay, are good also. Those are also, and also tea tree oil it may be a little bit aggressive for a 13-year-old, but I would say, you know, in aggressive forms of cradle cap, we use a little tea tree oil, but I would just say go with the ones I just mentioned for you first, okay?
Okay.
You know, any
Okay.
problems, give me a call and I can break down the other methods that are possible for.
Okay. Very good. Thank
All
you very
right.
much.
Good
Dr.
stuff.
Paul,
Good
I'm gonna
stuff.
Dr. Paul, I'm gonna put my information in the chat. If Audrey want to give me a call. And
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Audrey, you want to give your number out? Oh, I don't know if
Oh,
you want to
yeah.
give it
Oh,
out. You can
Absolutely. Hey,
mhm.
I'm also in real estate, okay? Everybody
Okay.
should have my number.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That's
There
good.
you
But
go.
I'm in Florida. You in Florida? Audrey?
No, I'm in Philadelphia.
Oh, okay.
But I've helped sell houses in Florida.
Okay, excellent. Excellent. See, this is the
My
tree
phone
right
number
here.
is 610 610 202 0771.
And
Nice.
repeat that 610-202-77.
Yes. 202, then 0771. I have lots of family in Florida. Most of my family moved to Florida.
All right. See how that happened? Everybody get around the tree. You never know who's where.
Ain't that the
That's
truth?
awesome. That is
Just
awesome.
never know,
That is
man.
awesome.
Many
Thank you,
branches.
Audrey. Appreciate
Thank you. Yes, and
Thank
give
you.
me your number, okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Nika.
give it to you and I'm gonna put it in the chat. It's Nitha 267
Uh-huh.
970
Uh-huh.
0342.
0342.
42. Yes, that's right.
You see how she kept her northern phone?
Yes, I did.
The 267.
A northern phone.
Right. She got a northern phone.
Yes, I did.
Okie doke.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
You
We'll be
got
Thank
speaking.
you. Thank
Okay,
you,
Audrey.
Audrey. Appreciate you.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right.
Nikki.
Now, before we
Go
do
ahead,
that,
go ahead.
we just
All
want
right,
to
hold on.
acknowledge anyone over, just 2 quick break. Go over to the Facebook side. Anyone want to shout out to the Facebook side? Give them a shout out.
Yeah,
Any
man.
questions, anything over there?
You got Mary Louise said, what was it that you used to tighten the skin? I think it starts with a C. To tighten the skin.
Collagen?
C buckthorn?
No, that's the
Was it
comfrey.
comfrey?
That's the comfrey.
Comfrey.
It's the comfrey. Yes.
Yep.
Comfrey
Both of
was
them I
used
use.
by, yes, that'll tighten you up.
Comfrey and
Then-
castor oil.
I
Yes,
decided
yes,
to
you
talk
can
it
do a
to him
combination.
instead of
That's
putting it
right.
in the chat.
Comfrey, Comfrey. Okay,
And I've got
comfrey for
remedies
bones,
for you
joints,
to use.
ligaments, connective tissue, and skin. Tightens the skin. That's what the ancient
Period.
Israelites
And
used to
why
use.
it's happening.
The ancient Israelites used to use this to tighten the skin before they went into battle. So you couldn't cut them, Big B. Couldn't
Yeah,
cut them.
man.
It slipped
That's
right
right,
off. The
buddy.
knife slipped right off of them. Boy, I tell you, it's too tight. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. Let me just give a shout out to Kim on Facebook, Claudia. Jared is there. Dr. P. Lee Burgess is there. Carol Scott is there. Denise Stevenson is there, Dr. P.
Yes. Shout out, y'all.
To everybody. Mary Louise, we just spoke about. And and of course, Michael Holland is there.
Yes.
Michael Holland says, Cousin Paul.
What's up, Mike? That's my cousin Mike.
He's a
What's up,
cousin.
man? Yes.
All right. That's where we are, my friend.
All right. Good.
All
good.
right. So there we are. Who were we? Was it Nikki? I'm sorry. Yeah, was it Nikki? Yeah. There we go, Nikki. Go ahead.
Hello.
Hello.
Nikki. Mm-hmm.
So I just have a question, not a question, but my son is tuning in for the first time, a young adult, and I was explaining, I know you talk about it all the time, but I was explaining to him about the water, like drinking, the importance of drinking the right water bottled by the source. And I was just wondering if you can just go over it briefly since he's hearing it from some, he can hear it from you.
Well, remember, water is H2O, hydrogen. The greatest source of energy in the universe is hydrogen. So we always want the water with the highest hydrogen charge. And most unfortunately, the waters that we see out here, everybody has a water for you, but
Yeah,
these
man.
waters are not correct because they don't have the proper charge that our bodies need. In this case, our bodies need water that can raise this thing called pH, which is your potential for hydrogen. Because every cell in your body, 150 trillion cells of a little car engine, that car engine is hydrogen. Got it? So if we're spinning in an alkaline spin, we need that. But these waters out here, you're going to have a lot of them. Stay away from the 4 types of water where they steal the hydrogen charge. That would be purified, no filtered. This is anywhere that it appears on the bottle. No reverse osmosis. That would be things like the essential waters. And the last one is distilled. Got it? If you pull the hydrogen, you pull the charge. Now you're spinning in a state of what's called acidosis. Now, when you're spinning in a state of acidosis, now the body's tearing down 10 to 20 times faster on the cellular level. Now the body says, in homeostasis, I got to balance you out. You're on fire. But if you're giving me all this acid, now I got to go find some alkaline. If you're not giving it to me, I'm going to take it from you. I'm going to go to the number one place where I can get it the most. In most cases, it's going to be the hip bone, the calcium in the hip, the knees, the joints, the ligaments, the connective tissue. Now, for children, they're not as dense with their bone structure, so it usually goes after the teeth. So that's why a lot of children have a lot of cavities in their teeth very early age. That's because they think they're giving them fluoride. No, you don't need fluoride. You need to get them off that sugar, which is spinning them in the state of acid. So your water is always important. Make sure you get water that's half the body weight in ounces. Got it? Half the body weight in ounces. Make sure that its pH is high. So that's what the spring water bottle at the source is what you want to look for. Got it? So any water, spring water, but it has to be bottled at the source. Got it? So keep that in mind. All right. Hopefully that helps him out. Did you share with him the actual water?
Yes. Yep. I told him about Crystal Geyser.
And the others.
Okay, so yeah, and any other water that's spring water, bottle at the source. And not only that, but if he plays athletes in sports, that's the highest hydration that he's going to get right there. It's going to happen with when the highest sports and get your muscles and things like that, when you're building up to jump higher, to do whatever to run faster, it's the one that's more hydrated. How about that? So keep that in mind. Hopefully
and I just
that helps.
had one quick other question.
Sure, go ahead, Nikki.
About almonds. My husband asked me to ask how is he eats a lot of raw almonds. Is that good?
Almonds are good. Yeah, almonds are good. They fall on the alkaline side. If you go to my website, I have a chart of what's called acid alkaline foods. Got it? And from there, all you have to do is just make sure you stay on the alkaline side. If you look under the nuts, it'll show the ones that are acidic and the ones that are alkaline. Okay, so they fall on the alkaline side. So almonds are alkaline, cashews are alkaline, pumpkin seed oil or pumpkin seeds are on the alkaline side, but on the acid side, you got to watch out for things like walnuts, things like pecans, hazelnuts. They fall on the acidic side. Just go to my website, www.drpaulherbs.com. Go to the download articles and you download at the very bottom. It'll say alkaline acid food chart. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. All right. Who do we have next, Big B?
Well, that's all the hands that were up, Dr. Reed. Now, there was a question inside that Eva asked. She said, is it true that if a person diagnosed with cancer does a water-only fast for 7 days, it will kill the cancer? Whoa. So that was the question. The question, is it true? If there is a person diagnosed with cancer, does a water-only fast for 7 days, will it kill the cancer?
They're speaking hypothetical. Okay.
Yes.
Because remember, you got to remember what cancer is. Cancer is the body spinning on the acid states, in a state of acidosis, spinning to the point where it now loses 60% of its oxygen and is now functioning on only 40%. That's really to the point that the body says, well, it's time for you to go. So it's time for you to go, trying to put you into the lymphatic systems, trying to move you out. So the key is you have to have a feeder and a fighter. Got it? That's the key. That's what things like the feeder is something that feeds the body. The fighter is the antioxidants. So if you keep the body in a state of balance of pH is high, cancer cannot live in an all alkaline state. And anyone in the allopath field will tell you that also. Got it? So what is the cures for things like that? We don't say cures. We say what brings you back to balance. Got it? That's the key. Ease. When the body comes back to state of balance and ease, that's where the body says dis-ease means out of balance. When you're back to ease, which means the body's now functioning with a high pH. Got it? So that's the key. So that's why a lot of the alkaloids, to understand the key between acid and alkaline is the key. That's why we have it in the class. You want more information? Take the class. Take the class, y'all. Can't tell you. Take the class. It'll tell you everything about it. I'll show you how to take your pH so you know where you are. So if you're in a state of acid, you're tearing down. If you're in a state of alkaline, you're building up. That's it. There's nothing else to talk about, really. Got it? So keep that in mind.
All right. Jackie's up in the corner. Jackie, she got her hand up.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
Hi, Dr. Paul. I am taking your class and I am benefiting. I'm loving it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jackie. I appreciate you.
Sure. My question is, I've been hearing a lot about cortisol being a problem with belly fat and blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
And so I started ordering this herb tea from this company out in California. They do a lot of advertising online about these teas, and they have this morning cortisol tea and this evening cortisol tea. But anyway, make the long story short, I went online and looked up what's good to fight cortisol. I'd like you to talk to me about how bad cortisol is, and also today I was reading about how ashwagandha is a good thing to fight cortisol. If it is, should I get the liquid or the pill, or what do you suggest?
Okay, let's start first with the cortisol. Okay, of course, the adrenals fire off the cortisol. They sit on the top of your kidneys. Got it? So their job is to fire off fight or flight. Got it? Fight or flight. So that means the first thing that the body, when it's a state of crisis, it's going to store up fat because it believes you're in a crisis. So I'm going to hold on to this. That's what's happening. Got it? But also it raises cortisol. Say, I'm going to send this to the place where I need it, which what? If I'm in a situation and I got a fire going on, what are you going to do? I'm going to send it to my legs so I can get moving, right? Get out of Dodge, right? Or if I'm fighting somebody or something come in and try to fight you, I'm going to put it to my arm so I can fight you. So it's fight or flight. But when you keep in that state so long, it causes a lot of storage of body fat, protein, fibers, things. This holds on, processed. So you got to watch. And the number one thing is to now start to relax. That's why they said ashwagandha, because it cools the body down, stops firing off the cortisol. A lot of it has a lot to do with stress levels. Okay, stress levels. The imbalance of cortisol usually goes back to high levels of stress. You know, that means the 9-to-5 jobs, not relaxing, not sleeping, not exercising, all of those imbalances. So ashwagandha is one that helps with that. Also, chickweed is another one. We say not to diagnose, treat, kill, prevent disease, just food for the soul. Chickweed is another one. Also, another one would be Hoodia, Hoodia, Hoodia. Okay, so there's a lot of them that are out there, but the first thing we got to do is what? We got to bring it all the way down.
Woosah.
That's the woosah.
Woosah. That's right. Big time.
Thank you, Kamara. That sounded like Kamara. Was that Kamara?
Yeah, that's Kamara.
That was Kamara. No,
that's the Kamara.
Thank you.
Okay, so ashwagandha, if you get it in liquid forms, make
Mm-hmm.
sure you don't have any fermentation, no alcohol. Got it?
Okay.
No,
Okay.
no alcohol tinctures. Get it in capsule forms. Those are the best ones for relaxation. But there's a lot of them out there. There's kava kava. There's also valerian root.
Mm-hmm.
There's also willow bark or St. John's wort. Those are all good ones that can help you to sort of bring down those cortisol levels so that
Okay.
your body, but also I would say increase your exercise. Exercise usually helps with that also.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much. All right. Appreciate you.
All right. Dr. Paul, there's a question on Facebook, and then we go up in the corner. If someone caught rabies, Dr. P, but don't vaccinate, would it be wise to get the rabies shot?
Well, we got to number one determine what bit you. If you talking about if you got bit by something wild or something
That's
like that.
Michelle. Is it something? Was it something wild, Michelle?
Or just it may have been a dog or something like that may have had it. Did she say?
She hasn't responded yet.
Yeah. So you have to be tested for those to make sure that you don't have something like that. Because if it was a wild, like raccoons or,
All right.
when they go wild, they get the.
You need to get the rabies
Yeah.
shot, right?
Well, the whole thing is there are different approaches to things like that.
Okay.
With rabies shots and things like that. But we got to find out, number one, if the person was infected.
She said like a dog or a raccoon.
Mm-hmm. Yep, like a dog or raccoon. So it depends. So what is the question? Do you need to get it if you got bit, or did the person get bit? There's a lot of questions there.
Okay.
So you would have to determine, number one, if they have, been infected by an animal that had rabies.
Okay.
Because usually you'll know. You usually know because they really rabies. They're already they really go. It's almost like they attack. They go into a state where the rabies actually goes after the brain. Okay, it
Yes,
goes after the
yes.
brain
Okay.
of the animal, and therefore, when it goes after the brain, it's literally they just go mad. That's what the things
Yes.
is. So when you see attacks of rabies from animals and dogs and stuff, where they just kind of lose it, that's where it's coming from. It's attacking the brain. Yep.
Okay.
So I would just say get tested first. You got to get tested for that, and then move forward. Find out what's going on first. There's a lot of questions there, though. A lot of questions. Okay, so make sure
Okay.
you check that out. Okay.
All right. What are your thoughts on genuine Asiatic tea?
Asiac tea?
Asiatic tea, yes,
Yeah.
That's Michelle Renee.
Yeah, you know what Asiac tea? If anybody know the history of Asiac tea, who asked that question?
That's Michelle Renee, and on Facebook.
Yeah. Asiac tea is a tea that back in a long time there was a nurse. Her name was Renee. Her name was Renee Cassie. See,
Okay.
so Asiac tea is her name spelled backwards.
Excuse the health out of me. Go ahead now.
That's her name spelled backwards. So here's the story. The story was she was a Canadian nurse and she had this tea which she was actually she picked up from a Native American healer. And this healer, this Indian, actually gave her a tonic of herbs and combinations, and she put them together, and it started correcting a lot of people's problems. We say not curing, we say what? Balancing out. So now people who had issues with, all kind of stuff, cancer, you name it, they were coming to her, and they were lining around her building to the point where everybody was like, they got to shut her down. They tried to shut her down. So, and that's where she came out with that tea. She said, well, what do you call this tea that you have? And she says, well, I don't even know what to call it. Maybe. So she called the Asiac. Is there her name backwards? That's it. So with that, it's burdock root. There's another herb called sheep sorrel, slippery elm, and Indian rhubarb. Those are the combinations. If you punch it in, you may be able to see different people having different variations. But let me tell you, that stuff works, man. All that stuff is what? It's cleaning your liver. That's what it does. It cleans the liver.
Dr. Paul, can you spell that? Wait a minute. I'm sorry.
The name of the tea or the nurse?
No, I'm sorry. Shop dot Dr. Paul
Dr. Paul Herbs, HERBS.com. So it's the shop in front of it, dot. That's
right.
all.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right. And that tea is excellent. Yeah, matter of fact, if you go on YouTube, you can see the whole story. It's amazing. It's a great story. It's a great story. If you have nothing to do and you want to sit back and read it, her name is Renee, Rene, is how she spelled Renee. Cassie, Caisse.
Okay.
It's her main spell. That's ACAC backwards.
How about that? Okay. All right. The next one is a phone call. It's the number 561-853-4781. Are you there?
Peace
That's
and
right.
blessing, Miss Dr. Paul, Angela, and Forrest. How you doing?
Hey, Angela and Forrest. What's up, y'all?
Not much. Shout out to the Covenant Group.
Covenant Group, yes. Shout out to the Covenant Group, yes.
Now, I got a question about your green drink, and I was wondering if you can just tell me a little more about it. And I was wondering, my wife said I'm yelling. I was wondering if we get the green drink, are we allowed to still take any kind of vitamin?
Well, remember, it is a multivitamin. It is a multivitamin. Got it? So it's a meal replacement. It is a meal supplement and a multivitamin all in one, all three. So it has the best of the land and sea. Got it? So the land, earth, alfalfa, spinach, turmeric, beets, astragalus, pau d'arco, all of that's in there. And then on the other side, you have the sea, which is the kelp, the chlorella, the sea moss, the purple dulse. All of that's in there. Together, that's what raises the pH, keeps your body in balance. Remember, we are bioelectrical beings, so we need that charge. That charge is what? That hydrogen we've been talking about. So that's why it works, and that's where the greatest source of energy on the universe is hydrogen. So you take that, if you go on the website, you have the website to get it from?
Yes. Now, how long is it going to take to get here to Florida? And that means that I should hold off on my vitamins while I'm taking
No,
that?
I can't say that. I can't say that for us because I don't know what your situation is. You would have to be assessed before I could do all of that. Got it? You have to be assessed before any recommendations. See, if you can ever make it to Philadelphia, I can help you. I can only speak in general for you, okay? So
okay, and Angela has a question.
Hi, Dr. Paul. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, Angela. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would like to know, you know how sometimes you have chest pain and you think it's indigestion or you think it's gas and you drink something with salt and you burp and you feel better. How do you know? Is there a way to tell if that chest pain is more than indigestion of gas? Because a good friend of ours just passed away, and from what I was told, she had been having chest pains for 2 days, and she, she didn't go to the doctor, and then she took aspirin, but then one night she passed away, and she listened to you. She's from Philadelphia. She listened to you a lot. That's one reason. That's one way we knew about you. But yeah, it was just chest pains, So
yeah,
because sometimes I have chest pains. I think, well, it's just indigestion or it's just more gas. Let me take take a sip of Coke or something. Yeah.
Okay, let me help you with that, Angela. See, the first thing you want to do, remember, in ancient African science, we have male and female principles. Got it? Male, female. Male is go, female is stop. So whenever there's signs and symptoms going on with the body, don't ever ignore that. See, female is lay back, production, nurturing. Male is go, stress. And that's also restriction. So whenever there's anything going on, always pay attention. If you got a little chest pains and things like that, we always say check that out. Don't ignore that. That's the female coming to say, my daughter, you're having a little problem here. Let's check this out. So you always want to make sure you check that out. Now, here's my take on it. I always say, number one, get your water. Majority of a lot of that happens with dehydration first. Person is seriously dehydrated. Got it? That's number one. If they're drinking water, they say, "Oh, I drink water," but it's probably the wrong water, and it's probably not enough water. So I hear it all the time. We get back and forth. So water is number one. Got it? Number two, if you continuously have pains in the chest, you got to watch your food choices. Watch your sodium. Watch all the bad food, the junk foods. But I also say it goes back to structural issues. Got it? So make sure you get maybe checked out by a chiropractor. Make sure that you don't have a misalignment in your back or anything, because a lot of people are walking around with a lot of misalignments in their T2 and T3 alignment in their chest, and that's right where your heart is. So it's the first signs of that. Got it? Then after that, get assessed. You need to get assessment with someone that's a holistic person that help you, or you can actually get other tests done to see what's going on. But don't ignore that. We always tell people all the time, don't ignore that. See, even if you go to an allopathic doctor, which is your modern doctor, at least they can run some tests on you. With their methods, you may not agree with it, but at least you can do something. You got to find out some answers. Many people are ignoring these symptoms. I deal with it all the time. People say, I'm not doing anything. My chest was hurting. And then people will say, yeah, I finally went to the doctor. And when they finally went to the doctor says, well, you've been having these little heart attacks for about a week. That means the little pain in the neck and the pain in the shoulder, or the shoulder you couldn't mean, or the jawline. See, that's the female principle coming to let you know you got a little problem here. You don't want daddy to come, because daddy gonna come home. That's a heart attack. Got it? So that's the rule of thumb when it comes to natural holistic health. Means don't ignore. That's the female principle. So always get checked out. I always say a lot of structural issues with people, though, because they're leaning, they're slumping, things like that. So I'm sorry to hear about your friend, though. Sorry to hear about it.
Thank you, Dr. Paul. God bless.
All right, God bless. All right, let's see. Who do we have here? It's almost 9:00.
Yeah, there's one last hand. Is iPhone Laura. iPhone Laura, you there?
iPhone.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, go right ahead, dear.
Hello, everybody. Dr. Paul, while I was on with you, my cardiologist called because I went today and had an ultrasound taken of my kidney. And he told me that my kidney was blocked. And one of my kidneys was blocked. And he said that he wants me to go to like emergency room and all that kind of stuff, because I can't get to see a kidney doctor until April. Being a new patient, they have to wait a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just wanted to know what you can suggest for me meanwhile.
Well, I don't know the complete situation, because I would have to ask you more questions on that. But here's what I'm going to tell you. Okay, when someone tells you like that, you don't want to get caught up in the logistics. Got it? The logistics of, whether they can see you versus they can't. It's always good to go and find out what's going on. Got it?
Mute yourself, Stephen.
Yeah. Now, keep in mind, see, a lot of people, you have to be careful, because sometimes you're past the point of being preventive and you have to do something where now it becomes a structural issue. Now, blockage in the kidneys is nothing to play with. Renal blockage is not to be played with. If you have kidney issues, remember there's vessels, the nephrons, they get blocked up, and then what happens with they're not being able to release, there may have to be a something you have to get done, because you're past the point of being preventive. We say be preventive so that you don't get to that situation. But if you're past that point and he's actually giving you a strong understanding that you need to get to ER because he can't get to you in the future, you need to maybe check that out. Okay. I'm going to tell you, because you don't want to be caught up in the logistics of I didn't get there in time, or I should have did this. So you can always get tested, and then from there move forward, and then you can make your better decision. You got it?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I hear you. And I know where you're feeling too. See, I know where you're feeling, because when you get to that level, the best thing you can start to do right now is start to get your water right. How's your water been?
Well, I've been drinking Crystal Guy for the longest, for years.
Right.
And
So
I try, and I basically, I think I'm drinking enough water a day.
okay, but here's the thing. Remember, the nephrons do, even if you drink a lot of water, see, the combination of herbal things that you need for detoxing the kidneys is a mobilizer and a binder. So you can drink a lot of water, but it won't flush through. Especially if there's food choices that we've been dipping and dabbing with along the way. Got pHs off, other things that are out of balance. So that's why there's specific herbs that bind and literally pull that stuff out of those areas of the blockage of nephrons. So that's why I'm saying that's usually a preventative method before you get to where you are. You got me? So if you want to talk about that, give me a call. We can do a consultation. I can help you with that a little bit further, but don't ignore that. Got it? You got to stay on top of that.
I'll
Okay.
be in your office on Tuesday. I have an appointment on Tuesday.
Okay, so you right on time. You right on time. Yep, come on in. So now I can see what's going on and I can give you my best recommendation, okay?
Meanwhile,
In the meanwhile, get your herbs, get your green drink. You got your green drink?
I had a problem with that. When I had it delivered, somebody took it. I live in an apartment building, and somebody took it, and I need it, but I'm afraid to reorder because it might happen again. They might take it again.
Well, I think your issue was you didn't put on there your address, or you put the address, but you didn't put the apartment. See, they're gonna.
I did, but the lady took it and wouldn't give it back to me. She
Oh,
kept
you
it.
know, you knew who it was. You found out who it was.
No, I don't know who the lady was,
Yeah, see, you gotta see when you in your building. Let me ask you this because I saw because when we did the research, we saw the building. So, what is your apartment in there is what we didn't see because even when we pulled up your address, it just said the outside of the building. So, anybody from UPS or anybody's just going to deliver it to the building. They're not, unless there's an apartment number in there or some instructions, they're not going to know where to go. You got me? So here's the thing I would say. Are you able to go up to Wayne Avenue Health? Wayne
Yeah,
Avenue Health?
I
Mm-hmm.
can go to Wayne Avenue.
Yeah. He has the green drinks. I have them. I may have some at the office that we have. I keep them on. I try to keep them. They go fast, but we keep them. So you got to do something. Don't get caught up in the logistics of all this. Got it? Don't get caught up in the logistics. So try to make sure we'll see you on Tuesday, okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see.
Teresa just popped in. The last one, Dr. We went 8:59.
All right. Okay,
Teresa, you there?
Thank you for that.
Go ahead.
Dr. Paul, I wanted to piggyback on the
You piggybacking or you veggie backing? We say veggie backing.
Oh, veggie back. Okay. And it was regarding the adrenal glands because I think it was last year and how this came about for me. First of all, I'm an ovarian cancer survivor. And that's been from 2013.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay.
Amen.
All right. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Amen.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
And I stay on top of a lot of things because I used to be a phlebotomist, so I know about blood labs and that. But anyway, as I had been told that I have like a small nodule on each of my adrenal glands. And I know that they sit above your kidneys. And they've been there for a while. What would have caused that?
That would be stress. The number one thing is stress with that. They're firing off for a reason. Still state of fight or flight. The key is this is all part of the endocrine system. So we would look for herbs that detox or put back in balance the endocrine systems. Because remember, the endocrine system consists of the pineal, the pituitary, the hypothalamus, the thyroid, parathyroid, down to the adrenal glands, down to, of course, the sex organs. Got it? So with that being that spiral or centrifugal force that we call the serpentine fire, or they call the kundalini, is the energy that flows through your body. But if you're stressed out, you get blocked from that. And if that blockage is happening from the world, and could be foods, could be processed foods, it's just somebody getting on your last nerve. It could be a lot of things.
job.
So that's usually where we start. We try to calm you down first when the cortisol fires off. See, anything that's excess on any of the organs, that's the excess of toxins that is stored. The body's quarantining it, trying to push it to the side, push it to the side. So every time you see a fatty liver or nodules on top of organs, that's the excess that's trying to quarantine or isolate so that it can now start to detox it in some way. But the first thing is we gotta cool down. Cool heads prevail, right? How's the thyroid? How's your thyroid? Have you been tested with the thyroid?
Well, they did the blood work as far as making sure that I didn't have any, like having to see like an endocrinologist, I think
Mm-hmm.
so that was all good. But I
Mm-hmm.
know that a lot of it is stress.
Yeah. Now
Um,
also watch out for the around the neck area. Can you see me on there? Can you see me? Can you see
yeah.
me right now? Okay,
Uh-huh.
see around here, around the neck area.
Yes.
Okay, do you know about the band, right? Do you know about the band?
Yeah, when
There's
it
usually
kind of loose over.
two
Uh-huh.
lines, upper line, lower line, right in the middle, thyroid. So if you see that band in there and it's actually like a belt in that area, that's the stress indicator for the thyroid. So that
So
means it's out of balance.
so wouldn't they have known that? Because if I was to look at any of my labs, like a TSH,
Sometimes the thyroxine test don't tell it, or the DEXA
wow.
scan either. Sometimes the DEXA scan will actually say in the disclaimer, this test may confuse water and fat for bone. Wait a minute, who got more water and fat than black folk?
Well,
You gotta be so. A
I know
lot of
that's
that
right.
stuff is inconclusive, man. You didn't have me on this table scanning me, and you telling me this thing is inconclusive just so you can give me a steroid. See what I'm saying? So,
Okay, I
yeah,
got you.
so one of the things you can do is sea vegetables is good for you. Okay, to this traditionally, of course, not to diagnose, treat, cure, prevent disease, just food for the soul. So comletives, I gave out those comletives. Did you hear me on the
Mm-hmm.
comletives list?
Oh yeah, I got a lot of notes written
Okay.
down.
Yep, yep. That's what I would just work with one though. Work with one, just
Okay.
one. And at a time, you got to sort of bring things down. We got to go over the whole, let it go. They ain't worth it.
Well, I am.
You
I
got me.
got some
You got
changes coming up the end of March to kind of
do
like leave
do
work.
some Tai Chi, Qigong,
Yeah.
some mental prayer, meditation. You got to bring it down. But most importantly, we got to let it go because
Mm-hmm.
that's really where it comes from. If there was one that we talk about, the deliverance for healing happens the most, it's when people let it go.
Yeah.
It's
Mm-hmm.
it's it's
Mm-hmm.
hard. It's hard. It's hard.
Mm,
It's hard. It's very, very hard. And that's the
okay.
time when people get more deliverance is when they start to say, you know what? I'm gonna give you the God.
I know that's
I'm
man. I
giving
know.
you the God.
Mm,
And
Yes,
that's it.
Lord.
I'm
I
giving
know
the
that's right.
situation to God. And I can't hold it. I wasn't created to hold this. So I'm not supposed to hold this. It's
Yeah.
not my
Amen.
job. It's not my job. He said
right.
this,
Yep.
this is not me. So that's where we go. And I'm just kind of deep diving a little bit for you. That this is where we see the healing start to happen with people when they finally it's in our thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
It's our thoughts that are holding us back. And we really don't realize that the cage is not you're putting around them. The cage is around you. We are the
Yeah.
cage. You become the cage.
Your brain is
You know?
your prison.
Yeah, we create our own imprisonment with
Mm-hmm.
those thoughts and things. So just try to relax as much as you can. Let it go. Seek some advice, from people who are professionals in those areas that can really sit down and talk to you. Other sisters, and therapists that can help you with that, because that's a part of your spirituality that has to be addressed. So
Okay.
it's all part of letting go, though. Just relax, okay?
Yep.
So all
Thank
those
you.
herbs, the one that I really love is the valerian root. All right,
Valerian.
I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna give you one to hang on, right?
Okay.
That valerian root is, if you get it in capsule, because if you get it in the herb form, it's gonna stink up your house. Okay, it's that strong. But if you take a Himalayan salt bath, take about a quarter of a cup, put it in some bath water.
Uh-huh.
You get in there. You got lavender oil. You got rosemary oil. And you take a little bit of that valerian root capsules before you get in there. Let me tell you, you sit in there for about 30 minutes, get it nice and hot, almost to the point you can't take it. And I'm going to tell you, when you get out of there, you're going to feel stronger than you did when you got out of there. And guess what? Night-night. Night-night. You going to be out for the count. That's right. It just relaxes the whole body. I would also, in those times when you come after work, I would utilize the lavender oil in the areas of the body, like in the lymphatic areas of the body. So around the neck area, which is the cervical, the axillary under the armpits, and inguinal is in your groin. Got it? Those are the areas where you would apply oils and it would calm the central nervous system down. That's what lavender does. Yep. Yep. So hopefully that helps you. Hopefully that helps you. Okay. All right.
All right. Thanks.
All right, Dr. Weed, where are, buddy? We at
All
the
right.
everybody's done. Yes,
Everybody is done.
The
I
house
think
is
this
done,
Prophet
man.
is still here. Is Prophet still here?
Yeah, Prophet's still here. She's been good to us tonight.
She's been good tonight.
She didn't get a stick out, so I'm not gonna complain.
She's been quiet too. I'm like, she's still here.
I'm still here.
She's been, you know what? She's been handling the questions in the chat, so I'm not gonna.
Okay,
yeah,
before we go out, make sure we check with our family over on Facebook side. Last chance.
Yes, everybody's there. We've already answered everything over.
Dr. Paul.
Okay. Yes.
I just want to. I just received your eliminator and your colon cleanse and your green drink.
Okay.
The bundle. I just want to know what goes first again. The eliminator, or do you do both at the same time?
No. The if you're doing the traditional detox, it would be the colon cleanse first, and then you would follow through, and it will tell you like after a meal, and then through what that's called the cleansing, and then you would follow up with the sweep. That's the parasite formula. Take it the same way. You take usually right after dinner or after a meal. Okay, till the end of the bottle. So you start with the green bottle, go, and then after that the red, which is the parasite eliminator. And usually through the whole time you're taking the green drink though. The whole time.
I'll definitely okay. And I'm having a colonoscopy at the end of the March.
Okay, you're perfect timing. This is perfect timing for you.
Fantastic.
Perfect time.
Just got in the mail the other day. After going through a bad parasite situation with the doctor. So
So you know the key ones to focus on, right? The key herbs for parasites are there's 3 key ones that you need to make sure you do a little research on. Okay. That would be wormwood. Okay. Black walnut and cloves.
Black walnut.
And cloves. And also one more, mugwort. Those are all part of the the mugwort and the wormwood, that's part of the Artemisia family. Artemisia, Artemisia family. They're very, very effective with about 99.9% of all parasites.
Give me the first one.
Yeah, wormwood. Second one was black walnut. And the last one was cloves. And also mugwort. I did mention mugwort.
Yes, you did.
Mugwort.
Gotcha. Thank you.
All right.
Lee on Facebook wants to know how many of the valerian pills that you should take.
Well, take as recommended on the bottle. Take all. That's all. Always make sure you take it. And then it's an evening herb. This is not something you take during the day. It's a total relaxation herb. Yep. It's an evening herb. So if you take, it's not saying like it's bad if you take it during the day. It's just that it's going to make you so relaxed.
Yep.
Not sleepy necessarily, just very relaxed.
Okay, that's cool.
That's cool. And it really sort of puts you in a state of like, you know what? You might tell folks what you really feel about them.
And well, let us pray. I heard that.
I don't like you. You know I don't like you at work. You start telling everybody at work, they say, you acting strange.
You need to go home and take it. They need to go home and take a rest.
It's a good this is a good herb for the job. Like if you're working a 9 to 5 and you just got people in tension around the job, it's a good herb to put into your maybe take to the job to sort of put in the kitchen area. Because remember when I was working 9 to 5, they had these kitchens and then they have them in the cubicles and they had the area of the kitchen. A perfect herb for that is the red raspberry. The red raspberry. There were experiments where they did with the red raspberry. They took the red raspberry in very hostile environments in corporate America. And they said when everybody started taking the red raspberry, you know how you just got the, what's the tea? Oh, your tea. You got a little sugar in it. Everybody started taking the tea. Everybody starts cooling out. It's a everybody cool out tea. It is the excellent herb. We call it the woman's herb because it calms down the central nervous system and it just does everything for the woman. It gives her all the everything that she needs. But we too, Big B. But it calms you down, keeps your body in a state of balance. So you might want to put that in there, and that'll bring some of that cortisol levels down for everybody. How about that? All right, Big B, we gonna wrap it up, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, this is a good one. We say, hey, if you want to get that information, find out how you can get a transcript of tonight's program. Big B's got the information for you, and also how you can participate in helping us with the family tree. You may want to do a donation to the family tree. Big B, tell them how they do it.
You got it, buddy.
All
guys, to make sure, like I always say, in order to make sure you got a copy of that chat, you got to do what? You got to send me an email, and that email should go to mechavideo@gmail.com. That's mechavideo@gmail.com. To support the family tree, guys, you want to use my Cash App. That's $BILMORGAN. Again, $BILMORGAN. And if you use your bank for support, you can that ID number and for the bank through Zelle is what? mechavideo@comcast.net. Again, mechavideo@comcast.net. And finally, we've got our P.O. Box here in Mulligan Hill. That's Bill Morgan. P.O. Box 191, Mulligan Hill, New Jersey, 08062. Finally, again, P.O. Box 191. Mulligan Hill, New Jersey, 08062. Guess what, Dr. P? Bring your friends, bring your enemies, bring your friends, bring everybody, man, to the family tree.
All right,
yes,
all right. Did y'all learn anything tonight? Put your hands together.
Good class, man.
Did
Good
you
class,
learn
buddy.
anything tonight? All right, put your hands together. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Take this information, share this information. First of all, let's give a shout out to Prophetess, aka Fingers.
Fingers is in the house.
Thank you, Prophetess. We appreciate everything you do and keeping us in order over there.
Keep on time. Keep us on check.
Absolutely. And also, we want to give our host with the most, Big B, Bill 1L Morgan. Thank you, Big B. Appreciate you, man. Buddy. All right, I want to thank everybody for it. We say we don't charge anything really, but just the truth. So take this information, share this information, and that's when we say we all rise up together. So God bless y'all. May God keep y'all. And remember, if you're breathing, you gotta shine. All right. All right, everybody, come on. Let's see if anybody can get down there, buddy.
Got it, Bob.
Tap. Come on now. Come on down. Come on. Tap. That's right. I see you over there, Lisa. Tap.
Yeah, Lisa's in the house.
Tap. On the other side. Tap. Good. Everybody's doing good. Hope everybody have a rest of a good week. That's right. Big B, where we gonna be this weekend, buddy?
Oh man, guess what? Right here. Guess what? Where we gonna be? We gonna be at 96.1 F900 AM Black Talk Media. In Philadelphia, the best.
That's right.
The Green Hour. The Black Ball Health Program. On Saturday.
All right, let's get it energy. Come on, get some energy going. There you go. Good. And then we're gonna rub it on down. Just relax. Woosah.
Kamala. Woosah.
Clap. All right. Clap. Come on, one more.
Yep.
Clap. One more, Big B. Clap. And the last one, you want to hold the bottom, keep that move at top. Look, if you do like that, feel like you got all that energy in there with good intentions. Bless yourself. God bless y'all. May God keep y'all. Thanks for tuning in to the fan. family tree. All right. All right, Big B. I see you, man. You came right in on the beat, buddy. Go, go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Go, Big B. Go, Big B. Go, Big B. There you go. 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 See, I paid to see that, man. I paid to see that. Go, Marcy. 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 There you go. Go, Marcy. Go, Marcy. Go, Marcy. Go, Marcy. There you go. There you go, Marcy. Woo! See, I like the shoulders. That's right, Marcy. Get the shoulders going, girl. That's right. All right. Who else we got in here? Big ol' Lisa. Go, 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 Lisa. There she go, y'all. Go, Lisa. Go, Lisa. She's jamming over there. Go, Lisa. Go, Lisa. All right. There you go.
I heard that now.
All right. There you go. All right. That's right. Keep it moving. All right. Who else is over there? All right. Everybody else is out.
They left me, man.
Everybody in the bed.
Yeah, man.
All right, we're going to say good night, y'all. Big B, we're going to count it on down. We're going to get on out.
Yep.
All right. 10.
I heard that.
9.
I heard that.
8. 7.
All right, now.
6.
Go now.
5.
I heard that.
4.
Okay, now.
3.
Okay, now.
2.
Okay, now.
And 1. God bless y'all. May God keep y'all. We'll see you next week on the family tree.
You
all
got
right?
it, buddy.
Take care, baby. We'll see you on the weekend, buddy.
You got it, buddy. Yes, sir. Bye.
Love everybody. Love everybody.
Take care. All right, Cricket, I see you.
Right, keep that in the house. Good night, Carol, Scott, Paulie, Denny.
All right. Good night, Facebook fam
Michelle,
over there.
Michelle, everybody, Lee Burgess. Yes, sir. Everybody over there on Facebook.
All right.
Yeah. Karen said hello, Dr. B on Facebook. Carl Einstein.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
You got it, buddy.
Love y'all. Take care.